So what's up everyone? Welcome back to your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I am Alicia. I want to talk to you today about the Scorpio and Aquarius relationship and why this couple is truly madly in love with each other, and the intense attraction that those two has for each other, nearly obsession. For many people, they're looking at the profile and the description of those two interesting and strong star sign. On the paper, some will be wondering, but what is it that brought those two together? But on the contrary, those two have a lot, not just in common, but their difference is causing a massive spark of attraction and true deep love that both of them kinda playing around to not admit how madly in love they are with each other. First, we have the Aquarius, that it's said to be quite detached, unemotional. Aquarius kinda have a hard time to know when they are madly in love with somebody. Madly in love and deeply in love, the forever in the heart, is something that takes time for Aquarius to admit, to accept, and to recognize. A clear difference with the Scorpio that feel everything intense. This person is intense with everything. In the middle of a chaos, Scorpio feel at home as his ruler Pluto, still the ruler of the underworld, just laugh it off when chaos is taking place. Everybody is running around in panic when Scorpio is just feeling like, finally I'm getting the atmosphere that I have inside myself. Finally, I would for others to feel it. Scorpio are intrigued, attracted as much that Aquarius is attracted by Scorpio, in a way that sometimes he doesn't understand why he is after this person. Scorpio is charmed, and there is something about this Aquarius that just keep him really interested. Aquarius, in another hand, kinda unaware how she's madly in love. The Aquarius finds himself toward the Scorpio. The challenge here is for both of these quite different individuals, but similar in a deep core of belief, to know each other, to understand what kind of person they deal with. Who is this Scorpio? And for the Scorpio, who is this Aquarius? Not understanding that this is a different connection. This is an interesting connection of truth. The love is real. so deeply real that both of them are denying there is such a thing between them. They are more sensitive to find the error, and that's where the challenge is to not be distracted by the error that take them to the conclusion this is not something that is supposed to be, or it's more than what it is. It's really more than what both think. They just, for some reason, are trying to make themselves believe that they are not really into it as much that they want to believe. It's like God made those two fall in love instantly, the madly in love, but they both cannot believe it. They cannot believe it. Aquarius, and here I'm going to talk about the Aquarius woman. At the glance of the eyes, it's not obvious that this woman do not like to be disrespected, and when she loves, she's deeply loyal and she loves deeply. Scorpio, in another hand, misunderstood this woman because she's talking to people. She look like she's a little butterfly, this, that. No, he totally didn't get it. This woman is loyal to him only. Aquarius are not the easy bird that fall for the pretty face, the money, the guy. Every guy is everywhere. They don't care. Especially when they love one guy, it's one guy. You see this in the behavior of Aquarius. When her relationship ends, you don't see her with the next guy. You see her single. Yes. A loyalty doesn't end because that relationship has ended. This is something Scorpio totally don't understand about Aquarius woman. Scorpio, the possessive, a bit jealous on the border, and need control, just found himself to be mixed with the one person that cannot be controlled and don't need to be controlled. This is a person he can trust, but he doesn't know that. Scorpio, despite this, finding himself with quite a strong-headed woman and doing sometimes like he doesn't like this and that, he's actually excited, attracted by it. Scorpio can endure pain, may not be able to endure disrespect. Aquarius can say and do things that make Scorpio feel you are disrespecting me, you don't care about me. Let me share a bit some of my experience with the Scorpio, and you will see that in the title I did not put precisely that this is about Scorpio man and Aquarius woman. No. As my experience with Scorpio is, for some reason, the woman and the man, I find myself that they want a romantic relationship. Yes, it's very interesting. Also interesting the way they do it. As Scorpio comes slow, it takes time for a Scorpio to feel okay with you, and if they are with you, especially with Aquarius, they will do this thing like, and both of them, as I mentioned, will do like they are together. But it's not a big deal when they are seriously madly in love with each other. seriously. But they try to play around like they are with each other, talking, or if both of them lucky, kissing and doing things. And that, it's not a big deal. These two star signs take this fooling around, kissing, passing time, and anything touchy to the heart to be serious. There is no such a thing like we are together because we are bored. We are together because we cannot find other people. No, these two star signs are together doing this kissing because they feel something deeper for each other, but they will not admit it. They will not admit it. It's interesting. So my experience with Scorpio is really a lovely experience, and one intense and interesting. One that I said it's not obvious to me as an Aquarius that there is deep, crazy love with this person. The issue with the connection, in my experience, is the Scorpio. It can be the woman or the man have done something that can be seen by Aquarius to be disrespectful and disloyal. This whole time, Scorpio will not see it like that at all. They will not see the behavior as a problem, when it's really unfair, as if Aquarius brought the same issue, the same behavior to Scorpio. Scorpio will be the first to react, to say, you are disrespecting me and I cannot trust you. But Scorpio will play certain things they do like it's not a problem and it's not disrespectful. When Aquarius, this whole time, especially if she's madly in love with the person, Aquarius can also be possessive and not clearly jealous, but it is. Aquarius are very detached when it comes to jealousy. It's not really jealousy. For them, they call it common sense. You know, common sense that if I love you and you love me, why are you talking about another girl or another guy? If I love you and you love me, why are you still in a relationship with somebody else? If I love you and you love me, why are you hiding me? These things can bring a serious war between Aquarius and Scorpio. And Aquarius is not the type to go to the Scorpio and making a scene like you are doing this, that. Aquarius expects Scorpio that she respects to be a very smart person, a very, a person that is sincere, to understand that, okay, you can do whatever you want, be free. I am not imposing anything on you. As Aquarius don't impose, they allow freedom, as they like freedom and respect freedom as well. But where this is not working is when they feel the Scorpio is disrespected them. The Scorpio, how I say, are showing that he doesn't love her, is not in love with her. Aquarius will break the relationship no matter how she feel about it, because Scorpio is doing certain things that the Aquarius in love. The more an Aquarius is in love, the more likely she will break the relationship, because you have disrespected her in her woman way. In a woman respect, you have not respected her. If a guy is still in another relationship and come to the Aquarius life, you're going to have problem. Aquarius is not the type of woman to be dated when you're still in another relationship. It can be you have a girlfriend or you're still married. This will bring a lot of problem. And Aquarius will not see your right to be offended, to be upset about anything, as she doesn't come to you tied up to another guy. Something that Scorpio will not accept. Scorpio will not accept to date a girl that have a boyfriend or husband. What makes Scorpio think that the Aquarius will accept that? And then they wonder why they have a problem with an Aquarius woman. And then they will feel the Aquarius woman is a joke. No, the first joke is by the Scorpio man talking about other women, denying presence in the front of the Aquarius woman, hiding her. Scorpio will not accept any of these things that he expects his Aquarius woman to take. So what makes him think that Aquarius woman will accept it? If Scorpio dare to be fair and square, you will see that the reaction of the Aquarius woman towards him was actually justified to the point. To the point. But the problem is certain people will not want to look, the legitimate right of their partner to feel a certain way. For not, they may feel like, okay, this is just going to bring problem that is not a problem for me. The issue is not that it's a problem for you, but it has to be addressed. If you come to the life with somebody and you come and somehow you fell in love, both of you, but you still in another relationship, you're talking also about other relationship. Aquarius is the sign, especially the woman, will not like this. But what is funny here is the way the Aquarius is really, what she doesn't accept, what really pisses her off, is exactly the same thing that a Scorpio will not accept. And worse, Scorpio will flame the whole place for not even half of the thing that he expects his Aquarius woman to accept. That's the deal here. That is the thing. That is really the spoiler in this story. As this story is true love at the spot. It's real. Those two in a deeper soul quality want the same thing and has a lot to offer to each other. But at the first start, both of them need to treat the other like how they want the other to treat them. For my story with the Scorpio, it can be the woman and the man. They did not treat me how they wanted me to treat them. And they did not recognize that certain thing they did was not right. But then you as an Aquarius person, you do one thing and Scorpio will not forgive and forget. Not forgive and forget is well when you haven't done nothing to provoke the situation. But if you have, I will expect Scorpio, that is a sincere sign, that is a loyal sign, that is standing for the truth. Scorpio demand truth more than anything, more than sex. So Aquarius will demand Scorpio to stand up for the right of the truth. If Scorpio did not provocate and do anything to make the situation go bad, well, he's right. But in my experience, with the few Scorpio I had a connection with, they did something that was considered in the eyes and the standard of Scorpio to be disrespectful, if it was done to them. So what make a Scorpio think that an Aquarius will accept that? Aquarius is the most rebellious sign of the zodiac. Aquarius woman will not take any BS for nobody. And it doesn't matter who is in front to say what need to be said, Aquarius will say it. This is something that Scorpio like. They look like they dislike it, but they actually admire it. They like it. Sexually, Scorpio and Aquarius have a lot in common that just synchronize themselves. Those two have a lot in common that doesn't meet the eyes. But first, for both of them, really, both need to not test regarding respect and trust. Once this one of those have been touched, as Scorpio is very sensitive to disrespect and to the issue of trust, then everything will go to ashes. But Scorpio don't know that it's the same thing for Aquarius, and maybe more. And Aquarius, as I said, is not going to do a sin with her Scorpio and say, you did this to me, you did that. No, they will just say, I'm done with you. I don't want to see you. Yeah, she expects her Scorpio to know what caused this situation, because what caused the problem with an Aquarius or the Scorpio is the same thing a Scorpio will not tolerate at all. You see what I mean? So guys, for those of you Scorpio and Aquarius that met, you know what I mean. The love, the passion, it's just insane. For those of you that stay long time together, this is madness, and if you come to be lucky to be with a Scorpio and an Aquarius that can talk, that can really show this respect, this desire and love for each other, then this is a very happy union, the best couple ever. The only reason that Scorpio and Aquarius come together is because of love. There is no other reason. It's love at the first sight, attraction at its top. Anything else that is going on in this relationship is linked to misunderstanding and to not understand the other, and to, I don't know, just maybe boredom or looking for problems to make the passion go higher. But this too, for some of you that are in this relationship, make sure that you talk to each other when it's really not right. People that have problem with Scorpio are people that don't express themselves clearly and directly. Scorpio understand fairness and understand when they push in the button. Now, if you're with a manipulative Scorpio that doing like they don't get what you're saying, why you're upset, then Scorpio is looking for his own problem. As Scorpio, for anything concerning disrespect and trust, they will not take it. So make sure you, no matter what your star sign, you don't take it from them as well. They need to be fair. They need to not expect over to take what they will not tolerate. Right? So this is the video I wanted to share with you today. This pure love, true love, between Scorpio and Aquarius. The passion is explosive. This is the relationship where love and passion is in the house. Yes, it is there. So enjoy it. Okay, so I thank you today for watching your channel Brighter Life Institute with me, Alicia, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!